Hey everybody, I just wanted to share with you in real time an important trend that we've been observing here at Invictus involving banks that have concentrations in construction lending. I just got off the phone with Guy LeBlanc, who is the president of the Bank Genome Analytics division at Invictus. Bank Genome Analytics is where all of our capital planning, stress testing, and CECL services reside. And Guy's working on a really interesting project for one of our bank clients in the Southwest who has one of the highest construction concentration ratios in the country. And in short, this bank engaged us to help them to define and calculate a limit and an early warning trigger to drop into their capital plan in terms of the amount of construction lending they could support relative to capital, because the regulators have been pressuring them and challenging them on their existing limits. And we use stress testing techniques to do that. But one of the things that's come up in this project is that the regulators are not just focused on the construction loans that are on the balance sheet. They're equally as focused on the unfunded commitments for those construction loans that haven't funded yet. And as those of you know who are big-time construction lenders, those unfunded commitments can be quite large in size relative to the funded balances. So it is an important issue. And one of the things we've done, and Guy and his team have done to help our client here, is we don't just have a limit for construction loans relative to capital like you would find on the UBPR report. We've added a limit for construction loans plus the unfunded commitments relative to capital, as well into the capital plan and the stress testing process. That way our client can make the conversation with the regulators far easier by saying, hey, we've captured those unfunded commitments that not only we already have, but if we do continue to grow, unfunded commitments in the future as well as part of this process in our stress tests, which have which we're using as the tool to quantify and justify and support our concentration limits for construction loans and unfunded commitments relative to capital. So just a quick real-time insight there for those of you construction lenders. You should all strongly consider including construction loans plus unfunded commitments relative to capital in your capital plans. Talk soon.